Hello, EagleSong Gardener here at Ravencroft Garden, and today we're in the kitchen. This is a momentous day in our year because this morning we went out to harvest the linden flowers. We get 3 days out of 365 days in a year that we get to engage with fresh linden flowers. And these flowers came from a local park. It's a great tree in parks and cities, streets, and it's a big tree, so it doesn't really fit in our gardens. To me, this is a tree that really invites community. It's a tree that creates cooling shade wherever it grows. And what we're going to do today is make an infusion with the linden flowers. This is a Nourishing Herbal Infusion, and we're going to use the dried flower to make our infusion. So this is what the fresh flowers look like, and this is what the dried flowers look like. Oh, I wish you could smell them. They smell so incredible. They smell like honey. They're sweet and soft. And so this is ½ an ounce of dried linden flower. This is from last year's harvest. And we're going to put that in the quart jar. This is a quart canning jar. And we want the herb to be dried when we make our Nourishing Herbal Infusion because it really creates a stronger osmotic pull. Osmosis helps to pull all the nutrients, the mineral-rich and protein-rich nutrients into the infusion. So this is now in the jar, and we're going to get our water. We just turn on the kettle and get the water boiling. When you're making a Nourishing Herbal Infusion, the water has to be boiling. Can't be almost boiling. It needs to be at the boiling temperature, which is 212 degrees here. So once the water's poured on, well, we'll do that. Why are we making this Nourishing Infusion with linden? Because it's a great anti-inflammatory. It cools the body. It releases the surface of the body so the heat can leave. It relaxes constraint. So anytime you're feeling tense and you want relaxation, linden is a good choice. Very non-toxic, I don't know anyone who can't use linden. It's moistening in the body. Our water's boiling. So anti-inflammatory, releases constraint, relieves pain. And there we have 1 quart of boiling water poured on ½ an ounce of linden, dried linden flower. Okay. Cap it, and this will steep overnight. Tomorrow morning we will uncap it, strain it out, and then because it's linden, we actually are going to put it in cold water, a quart of cold water in a saucepan, bring it back to the boil, turn it off, and let it steep until it cools. So that's the second brew. You can do a second brew with the linden, and you want to start with the cold water because that actually helps the demulcent quality of the plant come forth into the second brew. All right, so I just want to be clear about when we say linden flower, this is the flower here. There are quite a few beautiful blooming open flowers. We have 1 small bud here that's not open. When you harvest, you also want this part of the plant, which is the calyx of the flower. So this is the part that you would be harvesting if you actually are close to a linden tree and you can do fresh harvest. All right, so the calyx wraps around the flowers when there's still really, really tiny buds. And as the summer progresses, the days get longer and the temperature goes up, this flower drops down from the calyx. And then we just had 2 days of 80 degrees, and that popped those buds right into bloom. And so we have 3 days to get our harvest in, and dance with the rain because it's raining today. So this is Linden Herbal Infusion, EagleSong Gardener at Ravencroft Garden. Come over and see us. Sign up for Walking Seeds. If you enjoy these YouTubes, go ahead and subscribe down below. We're having a heck of a lot of fun making the YouTubes and getting to share the bounty of nature that is around us all the time. Remember, health from the ground up. Health comes from the ground up. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you over at Ravencroft.